So let's set it up.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Smell the Rosé podcast, and I'm Carly.
And I'm Jazz. And I've been lacking on my girly sense. I feel like a bum. I ain't had my nails done in months.
I don't get my nails
done. But
I have.
I'm about to say your nails look presentable. So like I was just sitting like this, and I was like, ugh.
I wear press-ons because as a mom, when I get my nails done, every time I pop that car seat button, they break. I like the fact that I have press-ons on. I can just pop them off if something nasty gets under my fingers.
Well, I'm gonna start using that. I have a child in the car seat, but I didn't think about that because I haven't encountered it yet. But
these literally last like a week and a half.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I do carry my glue on me because every once in a while, like one will pop off. But like, if you think about it, you spend how much money to get your nails done, and they last 2 weeks, maybe 3. Or you could pay $5, $7 to get press-ons, and they last a week and a half. Well,
I need to invest in some press-ons.
So, mom hack.
Boom. Get in there. You're going to have to reach that. It's a little closer to you.
So this one's an easy one today. It's called Josh.
Damn, I was going to sing
I can't see how much I'm pouring.
A Drake and Josh song, but I blanked. So I'm just not going to do it. Joseph Carr, vintage 2024, blended and bottled by.
We're wearing our Wine Girl shirts, drinking out of our Wine Girl glasses.
Shop Wine Girl.
Use our code Rosé or Rose, just Rose.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, Rosé. I'm gonna just hold it.
The whole time?
No.
Here. Okay.
There we go. I just couldn't figure it out.
All right. Cheers.
We'll have to add the clink sign. So
right. If you haven't already, go like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, the whole 9.
It stinks, but it's tolerable. I kind of like it. At first I didn't, but after the second sip, I was like, maybe.
Yeah, I decided that I'm definitely going to have to give it more sips because the first sip is always bad. So
it's not bad, you guys. I'm going to give it a good 8.
It's kind of strong for me.
Liquor.
What was the percentage on it? Did you see it?
12.5.
All right, not too bad. I'm going to say a 6. Not my fave.
I don't mind it. Josh, Joseph, Carr, whichever one.
Where do you get Josh out of Joseph?
Like, I wonder if it let's read.
Isn't it Joshua and Joe for Joseph?
Yeah, maybe it stands for someone. So, blended and bottled by Joseph Carr at Josh Cellars. I created my wines to tribute to my Josh. What? To my dad, Josh.
Oh.
He's always on my mind. Aw, that's nice, Joseph. Is your dad's name Joshua? No, just playing.
I'm assuming at this point.
Funny story. My brother's name is Joseph, and he has a best friend named Josh. All right.
I was literally thinking about that the whole time. I'm like, isn't your brother's friend's name is Josh? But I was like, we're not going to talk about it. But you brought it up.
I had to.
All right. So we're actually going to do part 2 of the drunk nights.
Yeah.
Because we got on tangent and didn't talk about what we were planning to talk about.
Yeah, and this might end up being another drunk night because you said it's strong and I like it. So
yeah,
it's over.
Usually you like the strong ones.
Yeah.
So
okay, so it was one big thing I felt like we definitely skipped over. It's like the what you should do when you are dealing with a drunk friend. Like, for example, making sure your friend gets home safe.
So you're like the sober one, right? Or not necessarily sober, but
you're more sober than everyone else. Yeah. So if you're the designated driver, I expect you to be like 100% the designated driver. I should be going home safely with you.
Right. And not worried about anything else.
Yeah. Like, don't be rushing me. Like, don't be rushing me because like I'm all over the place. Oh, I gotta get you home. Hurry up. And like rushing me in the car. Like, hold on, be smooth. Like, I'm a little fucked up right now. Yeah. You're gonna make me throw up.
The other thing, if you are the designated driver, you know that you're going to be more sober than the other people. So be nice.
Yeah, you should definitely, even though I don't apparently I don't be nice. It don't even be that. I feel like after I say something once, you should hear me. I'm not gonna keep saying it. Like, I understand you drunk, but you can still hear me.
I always do the what the teachers do, like clap once if you can hear me.
No, for real.
Try to like rally troops. Let me be honest. I'm not usually the designated driver or the sober one, but
I recently found out I'm the triple D. I'm the drunk designated driver. So when we're like, everyone got that one friend who can handle their alcohol enough to drive. Now each friend has that moment where they can't, but I'm majority the one that can drive with alcohol in my system. So I usually can hold it down. And once we get to our spot, I throw up and pass out there. So yeah, triple D for me.
there you go. Yeah, I just don't. I'm not good with my directions sober, so I just feel like it's not a good idea drunk, you know.
I recently found out that I'm a great parallel parker when I'm under influence.
I'm a good parallel parker sober. Oh, Nathan said
I'm not.
I think the other thing you should be doing, like as the DD or just like the sober friend in general, is not be a buzzkill. Like, if people are having a good time, like, you should not be like, you know, mad or just like overall like
The buzzkill.
Like, you just don't want to be around them. Like, you chose to be the sober one. I know someone did, but I mean, there's still always the option of being Ubered or whatever. So it's like, if you really wanted to drink, then, or you didn't want to drink, then don't get your panties in a bunch. Like,
yeah,
be smooth.
I had to be the sober one when I was pregnant. I never realized how loud me and my sisters are when we drunk. And honestly, I kind of feel like it's them because I don't know about myself really, but they voice go up an octave and it's just be a whole bunch of, oh my God, like, oh my gosh, shut up.
Yeah.
I was like, inside voices, please. You are really loud right now.
So you're parenting them.
No, legit. And like, it's funny because they're still like parenting me because I'm the pregnant one in the club or bar, wherever the hell we was at. I'm like, I'm good. You know, do y'all. I'm watching purses and shit. But damn, they loud. Shay, yelling across the room. And I'm like, damn, this is how we really be.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
My sister gets super well, she's super friendly in general, but super friendly. Like, she wants to be besties with everyone at the bar. I can't stand that.
Yeah, she hugs strangers.
She hugs strangers.
She hugs strangers.
It's the craziest thing.
I think they strangers because like it kind of seemed like she runs into people when we out. And next thing you know, she's hugging somebody or she's walking up to hug you. Like, damn.
Yeah. The other thing she always does is she'll be like, yeah, my friend so-and-so is going to be there. And so we'll like go to the bar and they're the bartender. I'm like, that's not your friend. That's the bartender. Like,
we need to have a conversation.
Or that was your bestie.
You know your bartender that well that you call it your friend.
She was like, yeah, well, I have her on Snapchat or I have her on Instagram. Like, I'm like, oh, y'all friends.
Oh,
friends.
Lord.
Understood.
I'm sorry. Your sister is hilarious when she drunk. 100% with the whole friendly. And it's crazy because I'm not friendly when I'm drunk. I really kind of just want you to stop talking to me, but I'll be trying to be nice. But it's always the friendly sibling, for example, Chloe, just yammering. Like, dude, stop talking. We are moving on right now. Like, shh, let's go.
Depending the vibe, I will be talking a lot. Like, if it's a quieter bar, I'm going to be yapping for sure.
Yeah, I'll never understand talking in a bar, even though people have like started full blown conversations with me or club. It's loud as fuck. We yelling at each other.
Oh, a club? I'm like, huh? What? One time I was at a club and the guy thought I was from a different country and he wouldn't leave me alone. He was like, where are you from? I'm like, Milwaukee. He's like, no, where are you from? I was like, Wisconsin. He's like, where are you from? The United States of America. He was like, oh, I thought you were from a different country. You look like you would be from like London or something. I'm like,
Yeah, people get on my nerves. I hate those.
I'm having this full blown conversation. I'm like, nope, I've never even been to London. Thank you. Like,
I really hate like tourist attraction places because you end up running into an African guy. Well, I do. And they always be like, are you from one of my countries? No. And it's my cheekbones. Like everyone always think I'm mixed with like some type of Ethiopian or Haitian or something like that or somewhere in Africa. And they be like, oh, you're from out of town? No, this is where I reside.
where I reside.
A lot of my family was born and raised. Like we're not immigrants. It kills me every time. I just be like, why? Why do y'all think that? And like, why do you feel the need to like, we got to get into our cultures now?
Yeah.
You want to find out if I'm from your country so we can what? Discuss?
African guys are the craziest. Like, I think the three of us were at the club. Remember with that African guy?
The African guy, definitely.
That's my wife. That's my wife. We're at the strip club.
Like,
honey, that is not your wife.
Please stop.
Even if it is, sorry for you.
And you're embarrassing yourself. I don't know. I've always wondered, like, do people feel like a certain point in their drunk, like, okay, I'm doing too much?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I do. And I'm like, okay, let me breathe for a second.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's some people that just be like all over the place. I'm like, hold on. You don't feel like you doing too much a little bit?
I feel like you need to take bathroom breaks because that's when I'm by myself and I'm staying on the toilet. I'm like, okay, where are we at? How we feeling? Not the last time I got too drunk, but the time before that, I was drinking those Cutwaters and like they're in a can. So I'm thinking, seltzery.
Wrong idea.
No. You can have like one or two of those.
Wrong idea.
Those are like
13%.
Yeah, those are like canned wines. They're not like seltzers. Anyways, I remember going to the bathroom and being like, all right, bitch, you gotta slow down. You drove here. Like, I didn't slow down, I did slow down, but it was too late. Like, I think I had like a few sips of a third one.
Yeah.
But it was too late. Like my drunkenness just got worse and worse and worse as the night went on. And I didn't even drink anymore.
I think that's the worst part when your drunk don't hit you right away. So you're just like I drink to get drunk. I'm drinking to get to the point because it's nasty. Why am I gonna keep going?
Right.
So like, you be throwing them back. You just drinking, and it's not hitting you. But as soon as you take that bathroom break, it's like, hold the fuck up.
Yep.
You need to slow down. But it's too late.
It was too late.
It
was
too
already full speed headed in my direction. I was like, fuck, I'm drunk. And then I ended up like snapping on Lauren that night too, which is so out of character for me.
Damn.
So that's like one thing I cannot stand is people that are, I think we talked about this, like people that are looking for fights or trying to fight.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to have a good time. Like you said, there's a purpose behind it. We're trying to get drunk. We're trying to drink. Cool. Have a good time. Be fun, but don't overdo it.
Heavy on it. Don't overdo it.
Don't be annoying.
Normally, like if I'm going out with a bunch of people who, yeah, we cool with, but I'm not really trying to be out all night. I'm driving my own car. So I'm literally getting drunk enough, but I'm drunk enough to still be able to drive home, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to have a good time because I know I'm about to be in and out. All that sloppiness. I'm not trying to be the D&D. What the fuck? The DD. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick to my limit. I'm not gonna do too much and I'm about to slide. Because the moment something rowdy happened, I'm out.
Yeah, I feel like that a lot of people like to drive separate now for that reason. Or at least with someone that they know is on the same mind tracks as you. Like when things start to get too wild,
yeah,
we're out of here.
Let's roll. Another person like I hate in a friend group is the people that is like too friendly and want to leave with strangers. Oh, like that's some TV shit. You meet somebody in the club, our generation, all that live TV, Jersey Shore and all that extra stuff. You meet somebody in a club, bar, whatever, and you bring them home or you're going with them. Who does that for real?
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Like what? I had one person did do that to me and she was like, yo, I know this person. Do you? I feel like you just met them just now. And she was adamant and going and she left. She's fine.
So she left you by yourself?
Oh, I mean, no, when we were leaving together, but she was going with that person. I'm like, I'm not going with you guys. Like, I'm trying to get you to come with me, but you're going with them. I'm also not going to fight you over it.
Okay, so I'm the type of bitch that thinks I want an after party. Like, what are we doing after the club? And then, like, it takes too long to get from the club to, what's happening next, that I lose all of my energy and I'm done.
And you just invited everybody to your house.
Yeah. I gotta quit it. I've done that so many times. One time I fell asleep on our dog's bed.
What the fuck? I remember one time I was invited. I was invited back to your house. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna make it. I have to pee. And you live far as fuck, so I'm gonna stop at my house and pee. I fell asleep in the bathroom.
Yeah, what the hell?
I did. I was like, yeah, sorry. Not gonna make it. But also, if I was drunk, I knew you was that drunk.
Also, if I go home, I'm not leaving again. I don't give a fuck if I fell asleep in the bathroom or not. I went home. I'm at home.
I was determined, so I'm just gonna go pee. Because if I sit here in this car having to pee, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah. I'm gonna end up peeing in my car. So I'm like, my house is like a good halfway point to her house. No, it didn't work out that way. Yeah, no, you and these after parties gotta chill.
Yeah, so if I ever invite you guys over after the bar closes, just tell me no.
Say no. Just don't go.
Yeah.
Just say you going and don't.
I was at a wedding and I got so fucking drunk. I was standing next to the bar, so I was drinking beer but taking shots. Okay. Bad combination. Blacked out. I'm trying to help clean up the wedding, which is so embarrassing. It's like you usually hire people to clean the wedding up. Anyways, then my cousin, it was her wedding, and she and her husband met at a bar really close to where we were. So they were like, yeah, we're gonna go have a drink at the bar because that's where we met, blah, blah, blah. And I just kept telling everyone, like, I'll see you there. I'll see you there. See you there. I'm like, are you going? I'll see you there. Like, I literally took like one step out of the venue and I threw up and I went, Nathan had to take my ass straight home.
See you there.
Everyone knew I wasn't coming. Like, Nathan was like, this bitch is not coming. But I thought I was going. Yeah.
She ain't coming. She not gonna see you there, but have a good night.
Right.
While you over here just walking back. See you there. She not coming. Sorry. No, we're going home.
Did we have something going on the next day? Or no? I don't remember. I don't know. Usually it's so stupid. I handle my liquor pretty well until I have something going on the next day. And then I fucking black out. For why?
Dude, why? My family field day. Did not expect to get that drunk. And I had so many plans the next day. I didn't even make it home. I was so fucked up. I wasn't going nowhere. So I feel that anytime you got a weekend full, if it involves drinking the first day, you're not making it.
You're not making it to Sunday plans. No,
you just gonna have to plan to drink one day and rest the rest of the weekend.
So are you the type that when you get drunk, start posting stuff online? Like, are you the type that starts taking pictures and doing, okay, that's me.
No.
I literally am like, let's take a picture.
Well, you already know me. I take pictures and don't do nothing with them.
Yeah, you probably have a full camera roll with shit no one's ever seen besides
Definitely.
you.
I think because I had a drunk night and I was like recording and stuff and it was just like nothing. And once I seen that the next day, I don't do that shit no more. So I record, save, and I'll revisit in the morning.
That's smart. Yeah, I record, post, then delete the next day. My sister is always like, why'd you delete it? I'm like, did you not hear me in the background? I'm not bitch in the background like, ah! Like, no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear those videos. That's
tap right through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I had an experience where a friend and I was out and we were drinking, having a good time. Like, we was bar hopping and she had posted where we were. And this is before like shit got real weird, but she had posted where we were. And one of the dudes that she was kind of sort of talking to brought his friend and met us at that spot and told us that he was invited. Bitch, what?
Off of a story?
Invited was crazy. And to the point where he was so delusional. Sorry, I'm telling this story. But he was so delusional. He told his friend that he was invited. So the two dudes came to our little section and we just over here like, oh, okay, hey. Like, at this point, what else we gonna do? So we talking to them and They left to go get us some drinks. Some other dudes walked up that we were truly here with.
Mm-hmm.
And they was looking at us like we did something wrong. The friend told me like maybe 6 months later once he found my Instagram was like, yeah, y'all did us dirty that day. I said, we didn't invite you. I met you that night. I didn't know y'all was coming. None of that. And he like broke it all the way down. His friend was delusional. He thought he got invited. He thought he was meant to be there that night. So when they seen them other dudes sitting with us, they was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm sorry.
That's on y'all.
I was like, sorry we had to meet this way, but I was here with that guy.
Right.
So alcohol and posting, I'm cool.
I definitely have heard of people being like, do you have cute friends?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's not real.
Do you have a friend for my friend? Is she cute? Is he cute? Bitch, what? I've been put as a third wheel so crazy in my life because of those type of situations. Cause I wasn't trying to talk to the friend. I said, bitch, I will stay by your side while you talk to this dude and not give a damn.
I remember one time I had to like specifically be like, yeah, she's pretty, but she's married is what you need to text them. Like, cause what? No.
I'm not going to take one for the team. How old are we?
Right. Like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, because also it's always an aggressive friend. The friend that they always bring, the low-key kind of aggressive. And it makes sense why you're single.
Super thirsty.
Oh, what? You don't want to talk to me? You don't want to spend time with me? No. You're ugly. They didn't tell me that you were hideous.
Yeah. I ended up just being whoa.
We can't see our
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay.
I ended up just being a third wheel that night because I literally I took her phone on my hand and was like texting like, don't bring any dudes. This
You're not
ain't
wrong.
it. Like
yeah, I hate a friend that'll do that to you, especially if we out supposed to be having like a girls' night and okay, you invited a dude. Cool. I'm fine with being a third wheel. Yeah. Don't bring a friend because I'm not about to entertain this person.
Right. I don't unless like unless I was single and you knew the person that was going to be brought with and you thought that person was okay, cool, fine, whatever. But like if it's your man just bringing his friend,
stranger danger, yeah, no, I'm cool.
Keep all of that.
No,
I didn't actually think that was real. I've heard of it.
It's 100% real. I've lived it several times. That story I just told was part of it, but unfortunately they invited themselves. But honestly, I think that situation was probably the only situation that turned out decent for me because when I ended up talking to the dude, let's say 6 months later, and he told me the story, he turned out to be pretty cool. Like we still cool to this day. And I don't know, talking shit, but like he supports, he follows this podcast, all types of stuff. And we cool people. Now for the friend, I think he's still weird and delusional. Yes, I'm talking to you. Just saying, you know who you are.
You know who you are. Don't just show up at places you weren't invited to. And if you do show up at places you weren't invited to, you need to play it off.
Be smooth.
Oh, is that Jasmine? Oh, I thought that was you.
I didn't know you came here.
What?
Oh, bitch, please.
At least fake it.
Yeah, I don't know. People don't know how to be normal when it's like a outside club, lounge, bar feel. I feel like everybody just gets weird.
Yeah.
Especially with alcohol involved.
So this might be different for you, but I don't have a lot of friends that I hang out with from high school. So there's very few and far between people that I would actually like talk to if I saw them out in the wild. Excuse me.
The wild is crazy.
When liquor gets involved, I don't care if you are my biggest enemy or my best friend. I'm saying hi.
Oh, fuck no.
You?
Enemy? No. I don't know. See, my high school is a little different. I always talk about it like we grew up kind of as family because I went from middle school to high school with the same group of kids. So if I see them out in the wild, it's going to be like a reunion. Like we're going to speak. But if you're an enemy of mine, no, I will act like I don't see you.
I feel like I don't really care what I didn't like about you back in high school. Like, I can't hold a grudge that long, especially because I probably don't even remember
what the hell.
I don't hold grudges. I might pretend like I like you. I definitely went up to someone when I was out I think Nathan was with me and I like took a picture with her and everything. And I was like, I wasn't even friends with her in high school. I remember thinking about that the next day and deleting it off my story. Like, no, we were not cool. We were not friends.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Maybe you a little delulu. No, I'm just-
A little bit. She probably was thinking that, like, girl, we were not friends in high school, but I was just like, I know you.
like, hey, girl. No.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I kind of keep it to myself. Only thing that I feel like that alcohol gives me courage to do is probably shoot my shot at a guy. I wouldn't do that sober. I already told you the story when I did do it sober and I missed the shot. So,
Airball.
yeah, I would probably only do that drunk. And how I do it, I offer more alcohol. Oh, you want me to buy you a shot? Because I don't need you to buy me one. And here we go. Or the time when I was stupid drunk leaving a club and I had 2 bottles in my hand. He was like, oh, what you think, you big dog? I said, yeah, you don't see my third one back there? Girl, yeah, I shoot my shot so weirdly, but it works. Because of the alcohol. It is. It's the alcohol.
Yeah.
100%. And it gets me in trouble. Gets me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I was going to say, that could be dangerous.
It is.
Talking big game.
Oh, wait, I got it bad. You already know. The last big talk I did was with my boyfriend. I ended up with a child.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that one.
Oh, I would never forget that.
All I know is if he challenges you for that, again, you need to really think about it before you get it up in your feelings.
100%. I like a good challenge, so I'm going to have to think that one through.
Because the second one is crazy. Your first one's nuts.
She is. Dude, I had a Cutwater yesterday and we were drinking it and now she's like extra fond of cans. I think because she liked the noise or whatever. And she grabbed my can and immediately. I was like, no!
Yeah.
It was a Long Island Cutwater. She would have been passed out.
Done.
Those
ones taste good.
They strong as hell.
Yeah,
13%.
I'm never drinking Cutwater ever again. Have you ever had canned wine before?
Mm-mm.
Talk about blacking out.
I heard that before though.
Yeah. I didn't know if I would like them or which one I would like. So I bought like 5 different ones and it was me and my friend and we finished one and then we cracked open another and I think we finished a half together and we were gone.
Damn.
Gone.
Can you agree there's like a different types of drunk when it comes to alcohol, wine, and beer?
Oh yeah, for sure. They say like the tequila drunk is like your freaky drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, first of all, I think anytime I'm drunk is freaky, so.
Yeah, I swear I can. Never mind. I swear I can do some shit that I can't do. Nathan always be like, what? We're going to try it?
We're going to try that and be disappointed. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Or like
Absolutely.
when you freaky talking drunk and you get home, you be like, I'm tired. I don't even feel like doing all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like, whenever I'm beer drunk because I don't want to drink it, I just be doing it with y'all. I'm the sickest. I don't truly be sick. Like I don't ever really throw up off of being drunk off beer, but my stomach be toe up. Talk about burps and gas.
They call them beer shits for a reason. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't prefer, if I had to put it at the bottom of the list, it'd definitely be beer drunk and then wine drunk. I like alcohol drunk. I'm sorry.
I feel like when I drink wine, I don't get drunk. But then, like, after a bottle or two, like, then I'm like, fuck, I'm really drunk.
When I start walking is when I feel it. It was the one day I had came over when y'all was living on the other place. And we had like 3 bottles of wine and it was time for me to leave. Girl, I was walking to the car like, whoa. I was like, I didn't even realize this drunk.
I'm floaty.
Walking like this down the hill.
Yeah, I feel like wine drunk, it's a slow burn, which I prefer because then you can like monitor it better. Like liquor, it's like you have a drink, a shot, and you're already feeling loose as a goose. And then it's like,
it's coming up.
You just keep going.
It's coming up. That's how I feel. Once you burp, you be like,
oh my gosh. I've definitely taken shots that came right back up and I had to swallow them.
Gross.
I'm not throwing up in the middle. Have you ever thrown up in the middle of a club before?
No.
I've done that too.
Damn.
Yeah, one time it came back up. I got it back down, but it was like, bitch.
Oh, fuck no. Hell no.
Yeah, so I threw up, like, we were in a booth, and so I was trying to get out of the booth because I didn't want to throw up. Like, you know, it's
Where
usually
we
a
sitting.
table, and
Yeah.
that's about it. And I threw up like right by the door to get out.
See, one thing about me, I'm gonna make it to the outside or a toilet or a bag. I can't
Not
let it
in a
just happen.
club.
I'm gonna make it.
How are you gonna
I'm gonna make it. I
power
have
through,
made it.
push through?
You gotta do what you gotta do. Breathe slow and hold it. I'll be like,
That is not slow.
It's
That's
not.
fast as fuck. She said breathe slow.
you gotta do what you gotta do because you be in a panic. I always make it outside. I threw up outside of a car while I was driving several times. This one dude was like, hold on, you're gonna get hit by a car. Boy, fuck you and drive. I got this. My best friend Shanice was in the front and she like, she's fine. I'm fine. Keep going. Get me home.
Yeah. There's been plenty of times where the next day I'm like in the car and I'm like, pull over. It's coming out. One time, I know we were hanging out and I was super hungover and we were going to the pumpkin farm the next day.
Oh shit.
It's one of those things where it's like, what were you thinking, bitch? You had somewhere to be the next day.
Yep.
We literally pull over, throw up, get to the gas station, throw up. Like,
Damn.
just a mess. By the time we got to the pumpkin farm, I had nothing left in me. And like, it was hot as hell.
Yeah.
And the sun was bright as shit. And I'm hungover as
Dying.
shit. That's the worst.
I had my niece in the car one time and I had just picked her up from a doctor's appointment or something. I'm taking her home. I'm like, fuck, it's happening. So I just pulled over and threw up. She's like, you okay, TT? No, I want to go home, but I have to pick your ass up. So threw up on the side of the road, just sat there for a second, took her home, and then went home and cried. Like, oh my God.
So, my brother used to work third shift. So when he would have his son, he would be sleeping and I would stay up with him. But sometimes we would be so fucked up. I'd be like, I can't watch your son. He's like, but I need to sleep. I'm like, I do too, bitch. I'm hungover as shit. I'm like, so we would take turns, like, and he'd be mad as hell because, like,
He gotta
he's
wake
the
up.
one that has to go to work.
I'm
Like,
sorry, sir. We shouldn't have got this drunk.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not even 21 years old watching your kids, so I'm doing you a favor.
Okay, I am enjoying my young teen life. Drinking underage. Okay,
I mean,
good times.
we can tell it now, but he used to be the one getting me the bottles anyway, so it's on him.
Yep.
He knew it was coming.
I don't know. I feel like the best stories and like the best situations happens when you drunk, but also the worst shit happens. Like there's no middle.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had to find the middle, it'll definitely be wine and probably doing this podcast.
Yeah,
That's our middle.
right. I would say it's a good middle.
Yep.
All right.
Well, happy
Um,
middle.
Yep. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Use our Rose. Damn, I'm drunk.
Promo code
Promo code.
at Wine Girl.
At Wine Girl.
Goodbye.
I said, Rosé, you know that I want you. I said, don't play, girl, you know you want to. So let's set it up.